Hey guys, what's up? So this is Doombot here. We are doing the Doombot gaming thing, and this is the first episode. And oh man, I am so ready. I hope you're ready because I am ready. So before we start this adventure, of course, we need some characters. So we are going to go ahead and make those characters right now. Now, if you don't want to watch me make these characters, feel free to skip ahead and just go to a few episodes later. It might take me 1 or 2 episodes to make these guys, no promises. I want to take my time, I want to craft these guys. Yeah, so I am ready. I am ready to play this game. Alright, so we are going to be a male Ryder. So in the character creator, let's see here, we get to customize both Sarah and Scott, if that's what we choose to keep his name as. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it, huh? Alright, so we are going to not do default. I actually don't think the default Ryder looks that bad, but we're gonna try to figure out what we're gonna do here. Alright, so these heads are pretty much the base, if I'm looking at them correctly. So if you look at the heads here, they just have different like these are just the face shapes. I don't think you can actually modify the face shape that much. So what we're pretty much looking for right now is we're looking for a head that we like. Yeah, I don't like this head. Let's see. I kind of like this one. I don't know. I kind of like this head. This head looks kind of cool. Oh, are their noses different too? They're the same nose? Yeah, oh, I didn't notice that. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. I kind of like this head too. Alright, let's see. This head is kind of cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this head. Alright, so we're gonna go with head number 3. Alright, so we are gonna make him a black guy. Question is, how black do we make him? Meh. Screw it, let's go all the way. We will make him super black guy. Alright. Now we're just messing with the eyebrows here. We'll probably just keep those where they are. Brow depth. Yeah. Super long brows. Yeah. I guess it kind of highlights the forehead too much. Yeah, so if you like, I don't know how great my my customization skills are, but if you need like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I can give you guys some hints or some tips, not hints. So like what, like, I don't know if you could tell, but when I'm turning his head, it's an artist trick called like the 3/4 view. So if you ever look at artists when they draw, they typically don't draw, like it's almost like a taboo kind of, but most artists don't draw characters from the front facing view. They typically draw them from a 3/4 view, and the reason for that is that it's a much more dynamic angle than the front facing view. Most artists consider the front face to be kind of boring, so they typically draw them at the 3/4 view. But this is actually really helpful for the customization, simply because like right now you can see what it's really doing. Where like if you look at it from the front, you can kind of see what it's doing, but not really. And most of the shots that you're gonna have of your character are not going to be front facing. They're all gonna be kind of like at some type of angle like this or like that, or probably very rarely are you ever going to see a profile of your character. But there are a few times during like customization where like profile is helpful. Yeah, let's figure out how we want his cheeks to look. I almost want to put it at 10, but I also kind of want them to be slightly high, so we'll leave it at 15 for now, and we'll come back to it. His cheeks. Cheeks. Yeah, so like again, it's kind of like if you look at it from here, you can see like you can kind of barely see what you're doing. You can see that his cheeks get a little bit more fuller, and then they kind of deflate if you put them that way. But I like to look at it here so you can see his just the profile of his face. Like you can see the curvature, like that outline of his face is a thing that I kind of like to look at. So yeah, I don't want it to be too full. I definitely don't want it to look like that. That's a little too much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at 18 for now. We'll leave it at 18 for now. You might come back to it. And this is just how wide we want his cheekbones to be. Hold on a quick second so I can turn down these headphones. These headphones are really loud. Alright, cool. Headphones have been turned down. So now we're just messing around with how... Ooh. Definitely don't want that. That looks like his cheekbones have been like caved in or something. That's not what we're going for. We don't want that. Let's have it so that it's kind of lined up with his eye, with his like eyebrows almost. So yeah, something like that. So I'm thinking like maybe 12. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. Actually, with that being said, I actually don't... I'm not sure I like... Yeah. I think this looks a little better. What about at 12? I kind of don't like that. Yeah. It's like, I don't like it from this angle, but at the same time, I feel like if I keep it here, he just looks weird. I don't know. So I'm gonna, let's see. I really don't like that. It just, maybe it's because I have his cheeks too high. That didn't really help. I mean, I guess if I want it to be that slender, I should have him have like high cheekbones. Yeah. A little slender in the face there. Yeah, I don't want it to be any lower than that though. That's a little bit too much. Yeah, alright, so we'll leave it here for now. We'll come back to it if we change our mind, but it's possible that some other things will make it look a little bit better. Look at that chin. Look at that chin. Nice. Alright, but we want his chin to be not like this, like this. Yeah, look at that chin. Alright, so. Alright, okay. So that's, yeah, I like it. I like it, but I think that's too much chin. I want him to have a lot of chin, but at the same time, I don't want him to have too much chin. So I might leave it at 5 actually. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Maybe I'll leave it at 4. You know what? Maybe I'll leave it at 2. I mean, that's a lot of Chen, but like, who cares? We'll come back to it. You know, we'll come back to it. We'll see how I feel later. All right. So wide Chen. There's South Chen. Yeah, we're not gonna go with the South Chen. We want him to be strong. So my idea for this Ryder is not necessarily that he's a rebel, but he's kind of like, what's the best way to describe him? I'd say the Ryder that I'm going for is independent, is probably the best way I would describe him. Like, he's someone who doesn't necessarily take authority very well, but he's also someone who respects order. You know, he's someone who doesn't necessarily subscribe to chaos, but likes to do things in his own way. Like, if he can go off on his own and do those things, that's what he would prefer to do. And he likes to achieve positions and power that allows him to maintain that independence. I'm not sure if I'll be able to act upon those beliefs, but that's kind of the belief that I like to have. Let's see. Jaw width. Ooh. Okay. So now we have the choice between the slender face or her big face. Okay. So I don't like that. I think that's a little bit too much. Right about here is a pretty straight face, I think. But we don't want a straight face. What does 10 look like? I feel like 10 should be the straight face. I think 10 is a straight face. Okay, so 10 is like straight down. But that's not what we want. We don't want it to be straight down. What we want is, we kind of do want it to be slightly narrow. Almost like this. You know, like, I'm kind of going for like a scientist look. And I mean, seeing a scientist like this would be a little ridiculous. Alright, I just don't know if I want it to be completely slender like that, though. It seems weird. It also makes him look a little shady, you know? Alright, so we'll compromise. We'll go, I think 2 is too slender. We'll go 3. We'll compromise at 3 for now. Let's go to the eyes. Alright, we're probably just gonna keep the eyes at 10. I'm always like too afraid to mess with the eyes because I'm not really sure, like, yeah, see that's I was like, that's great, but it's just back at 10. Okay, so sorry. So we're gonna have his eyes kind of like set back, maybe at like a 2. I feel like going all the way to 0 is too extreme for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, it's 5 is fine. Yeah, because I want, like, from this angle for you to still be able to see his other eye. Alright, so the width of his eye. Alright, maybe a little bit wider. Yeah, maybe. Let's see, yeah. I'm not really sure which one I like more. Like, I kind of like it at 10 because I feel like that's where it's supposed to be. But at the same time, I kind of like 12 too because I feel like his face is a little wide. But that also might be his, yeah. Alright, we'll leave it at 12. And if it doesn't grow on us, then we'll change it later. Alright, gotta give him them kissing lips. Maybe not extreme kissing lips. Alright, mouth height. Look at that face. Too low. I almost feel like it, yeah, I think that's too low. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. I think. I don't know. Oh, this is the depth of his mouth. Too much depth. Yes. This is what I want. Okay. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is the width of his mouth. Okay. So, yeah. I've been like burned by like the mouth thing, like in almost every BioWare game, because what they do is like the width of somebody's mouth, right? Like how he looks now, and then they smile and their mouth gets huge, because you're like, yeah, this is what I wanted to look like when they smile, and then they actually smile, and you're like, oh. So what I typically do is I go, okay, I want their mouth to, you know, be a certain size, and then I'll reduce that size and be like, okay, I want his mouth to be like this big when he smiles. Like, I want that to be his smile. So I'm gonna go down to 12, maybe even 13. I'm gonna go down to 12, and we're just gonna hope that when he actually smiles, it's not as ridiculous. It's not like crazy big or crazy small. That's too low. I feel like it should be lower though. I feel like something is off about his face right now, but I can't necessarily tell what it is. Let's see. Alright, let's look at the nose depth. I like giving my characters big noses. I don't know why. It's just fun. Big noses. Nose kind of wide. Yeah. I think that's a little too big though. Yeah, I think that's compensating. Alright. Yeah. Let's not go crazy. Alright. So yeah. There's still something I don't like about his face. Alright, so let's try to figure this out. There's something I just don't like. It's a little weird. Oh, I see. So this was just at 10. I think I might need to raise that since I raised his eyes a little bit. Maybe lower this. Feeling his cheek. Yeah, I think this might actually be it. Yeah. Didn't I have that before? Might actually keep it right here. Yeah. I don't know if I like his cheeks being so sunken like that. I think it makes him look weird. Sorry for anybody that has sunken cheeks. It's just, you know. You know. Yeah. Maybe the thing is that I don't want it to be so extreme. Yeah. 13 maybe. I think he looks a little better. I think that helped a little bit. Still feel like it being all the way up here is a little bit much. I think maybe this is where I want it. Yeah, it's like between... Yeah, I think this is where I want it. Yeah. Okay, I think that's what I want. Okay, so he's definitely looking a lot better now. I think he's looking a lot better. Now I feel like his brows look weird. Huh. Okay. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Yeah. Could also be his chin. Yeah, 7 maybe. Alright, it's just the depth of his chin. Huh. Yeah, that's fine. You know, I actually don't mind his chin looking like this, actually. I think maybe I'll keep his chin like that. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And the width of his jaw. Alright. I think because of what I did with his cheeks, he no longer has like a straight face. When he's at 10, it's kind of like more rounded now, which is interesting. I don't know if I hate this. What should we do? What should we do? You know what? I think we might just leave it at 0. I didn't think I would like it at first, but at the same time, I'm looking at it and it's like, I kind of feel like this is the best one. To go with the kind of face shape that we've kind of created. Yeah. Alright, so we'll stick with that for now. I don't really think there's anything we can do other than, I guess we could mess with the height. Nah. We had it at 10. I think we should lower it. Lowering it is not really great though. Maybe higher it? I don't know why, but that looks kind of strange too. Like his face is longer than it should be. I don't know. I kind of want to raise it to 11 at least. But at the same time, I kind of feel like it's fine where it is. I think 11 is good for that one. I think his mouth is fine. Maybe we should reduce the depth of it. Maybe try to have it go to like half or something. I don't know. We'll try to have his mouth like line up with his chin. That's maybe what we'll do. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I think that looks good. I don't know. I think that looks good. Let's see. It just undid everything I just did. Alright, here we go. Yes, that is what I want. possible that I may have gone a little crazy with his nose. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we'll just leave his nose alone for now. I think we'll leave his face alone for now. Alright, so we're going to move on to the hair, but I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Stay tuned till next time when we actually, hopefully, finish off Male Ryder and hopefully start on his sister. Alright guys, see you later. Peace.